Okay, all right. Here we go. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen. This is your hero's journey with Dr. D here to encourage and motivate and to inspire, helping you get beyond the first move and creating a better mindset today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. One and Happy New Year to all. Oh, I just cut my system. Why is my system? Is it? It's still on. Oh, it seems like something cut off on me. Hey, journeyman, journeywoman. This is the hero's journey, Dr. D. And if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you? So we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing, and chiming in. Because when you do that, you organically help me, help build with me, help grow with me, so we make it better tomorrow, today. And for those who have not seen me in a while, that is because I have not been here. That's right, I have not been here. I have not been here. I have been, oh, we live bit everywhere, but we have been um, trying to make it to the new year. And I think we successfully have done that. We have successfully done, uh, accomplished that by making it to the new year. Like I always say at the end, I say at the ending my shows, every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never move back. Because why? Life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. And looking back in the rearview mirror, just at a glimpse, is 2023, and now we are in 2024. Looking forward to making better tomorrow than yesterday or yesteryear. Um, Looking forward to new things. Looking forward to accomplishing new goals, and it's it's a challenge, but the challenge is every day that we live and we walk. And some people are not capable. Some people are not don't have the opportunity to have the challenge that we have today. And thank God that I have the challenge. And if I'm 6 feet over, then I'm 6 feet under. That means what that mean, y'all? God ain't through with me yet. He's not through with you either. Um, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So what are we? All right. I stated in my description earlier about the topic today. I I do have a series that I am doing. I will complete, but just trying to get in the groove of this year. I decided to start off the year doing something light, meaning doing a hero's update of what happened, what happened, what happened, what happened. This is what's happening. And what happened? This hero's update of what happening is. Cat got your tongue? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should have labeled it on the other side and just titled this "What Happened." This is my "What Happening" section of when I do a trend, and I want to start it off the new year with something that's trendy, trendworthy, uh, trendstastic. I'm just making up words right now. so and so I decided to talk about Katt Williams. And we just go. I'm gonna give you a general overview about certain things that I've seen, I've heard, and then I really would love to get different takes, and different views, different perspectives about what do you think about Katt Williams, and what do you think about the words that he has been spitting out of his mouth. Not only did he do not only did he do Shay Shay, because Shay Shay, he actually did Willie D. I was only able to catch a little bit of Willie D show, Willie D of the Jungle Brothers. Um, and he didn't go as long as Shay Shay did. He did repeat a lot of things because some were some of the questions. I didn't get into the meat and bones or the meat and bones of the Willie D, but I did get in the meat and bones of the Shay Shay. It seems like Cat had a lot of things to say, and just the general theme of tonight is about truth, integrity, and lies. And I'm gonna leave it up to the audience to determine what's your perspective of what Katt's saying? And how would you feel if somebody was saying that about you? And what is your perspective of why he was saying it and why he felt the urgency to say it now? And also, I'd like to get your viewpoints about the integrity of it all. I mean, not talk about just the individual, but just the industry. We talk about entertainment, energy when you're in front of the camera. Oh, what are you willing to sacrifice to maintain, or how what are you willing to lose to maintain your integrity? And then we need to talk about lies. Is it all lies, 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 nothing but lies? And if there's all lies, where are your receipts? Where are your receipts? I mean, I am curious to get different perspectives. I have my own perspective, and we'll chime it up. And so I'm not for I I generally do this at the very beginning, but it's been a while, probably been a month. So I right now to start it off, what I will be doing is I will put the link in the chat. Come on now. All right, I gotta close this out. Y'all views on the prices low. I got advertisers in my I guess advertisers in my chat. All right, paste, copy and paste. Okay, I just put my links up in my links in my copies in my Lord in the chat section. So why don't you click on again in back room, give me a 2 cents, me actually get a nickel back. Come on, somebody, you may actually get a nickel back. I said it. I said it. I said it. All right. Let me go to my other music. Background, like want to move your feet. Want to move your feet. Haven't heard that. All right. Talk to girl. Here we go. Really? I feel you had no comment. Baseline. Share. Let me see. Background. All right. Do. I'm just trying to get my music going. Melody. Here we go. Ah. Right here, my music. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. So check it out. You can be the first to go in the chat section and ask me questions, or you be the first to go in the back room, and I can bring you on, and you can give me your 2 cents, and you may actually get a nickel back. Come on, somebody, a nickel back. All right. Let me go down my chat. I got my chat happening. Okay. See this part. This is a chat. Let me see. This discussion and Q&A. Y'all saw that? Discussion and Q&A. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let me go down my chat section. Let me feel just talking. All right. And welcome to the stream. All right. Thank you. I feel on the section saying, I am here. No real comment about Katt. But like I was stating, integrity. We talk about integrity. We talk about lies. And you talk about truth. Phil states on the side say he's just looking for publicity. I have no real comment. All right. And Phil said, is it possible for him not to have a comment? That's good. I like that. That's good. All right. Let me scroll down. I'm trying to get nailed. For the world, it's been a year. I'm still having a problem with getting scrolling down my thing to get people on. All right. Oh.
Tell me to.
It's the blue
Tell me
beetle.
to.
It's the blue beetle, live and living color. We got him on my screen from one night only. The blue beetle.
Don't suela.
See, the Mexican superhero. The
Don't
blue
suela.
beetle.
Salamat pagi.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Probably not the responses. Wa alaikum assalam.
I don't know anything about what you just said, but I do know.
What you do know? Talk to me.
That Jesus Christ is God. I do know that.
Yes.
I know other things. Well, like I said before.
Okay. Preference what you said before based on what I asked.
Katt
For
Williams
those who
is a very good storyteller. He's a good narrator. He has a good voice. I'm just saying, I think we still need to be critical. It's better to err on the side of caution.
Okay. And why need to be critical?
Because to be more likely to confirm information as opposed to just accepting it as the truth. Obviously, the way he spoke about things, it seems like, he's telling the truth. And here's another thing you have to realize too. Sometimes the way you remember it is not necessarily the way it was. Sometimes you remember things from the past and you remember one way, I got on a horse, I rode 2 blocks, and then there were, your mind sometimes changes things. But then it doesn't necessarily mean that's exactly what it was. That's just how you remember it. So it's also highly possible that some of the things he's discussing, that may be how he remembers it, but there's possibly other nuances to it that are also true.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting special. Like I said, he definitely knows how to hold the audience.
Right.
He definitely speaks from his heart.
Yeah, I think he speaks for a lot of different experience. I heard portions of the interview with him and Willie D. It's similar. I didn't get to the really juicy stuff, but he pretty much all I was able to cover is him starting out with his background about when he left home when he's 12 years old, and he does real well in not to shed any ill light on his family, to speak ill of his father. He just says that at 12 years old I had a different opinion, and he said when he left home he was 13. He said, well, Jesus left home, he's 13, so I was in good company. He said Jesus left home, and also he went on to say, he said, people understand, said, when I used to have, I want to, his wanted to be a friend of God. He wanted to be a friend of God. So he had conversation, he prayed like 4 or 5 times a day. And why hear him talk about prayer at that age is the innocence of a child. He's not talking in the ecclesiastical mannerisms like, well, Holy Father. No. He's like, he talked with God. Hey, Father. Sometimes he had conversations because I have them. And especially when I was 18, 19, I rush on my couch, I have a conversation, I talk to him. And that's what he had a relationship. And he didn't have fear. He just saw adventure, not fear. And he's also well read as well, but still 12 years old, he's still 12. So his naivety comes with being 12 years old or 13 years old and not lived. So I mean, so that was interesting. And he left at 12 or 13 years old, and he was working.
Mm.
I mean, he said he ate a 5-star. He was living on a park bench in Miami. Now he's living in a park. And Willie D asked him, "So did you sleep on a bench or a tent?" Well, he said, "No, I slept on a mattress." In the park, he said, "No." He said, "I had money." He said, "I had money. Just you know." He said, "I ate a 5-star meal every day." He said, "I made a deal with the owner." He said that what the people didn't make up, like the bus boys, if they didn't do a good job or left stuff behind, he cleaned up behind them, cleaned in front of the place, behind the place. He balanced it out, and the deal was he get a free meal. He said, but he was 12 years old. He had a mustache. So so he had a mustache. He kind of people thought he was just a man. Yeah, because he had a mustache at 12 years old.
Mm.
So he said he ate at the 5-star restaurant every day. So that's using ingenuity, so to speak, and using what you have. And he said, "I just thought you ready." I didn't run away. I left. And I had money in my pocket. I think he said I had like $2,500 in my pocket when I left. And a puppy pit bull. Yeah, so I mean, so he lived that in that respect, But then I guess you're saying when he's talking about other people, my question is, and I'd like anybody else on the comment section or chime in or Phil, since he's not commenting. What Phil, he just said, I'm here. I'm here. No real comment. He said Phil feels that he's just looking for publicity, and he's getting it.
He's getting a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, he has his own. I mean, it's so he has, and he's not. And I don't think that he had a book. Does he have a book coming out?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Right. See, you do stuff like this. What you generally see, like when Jada Pinkett came out and doing this media tour, because she's trying to push her book. Katt he has a show, but he doesn't push his shows through the media. He has a following. Yeah. Katt Williams coming. You don't hear about a whole bunch of different stations pushing the stuff. I mean, he may say I'm coming here, but because his fan base knows his fan knows.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I really thought it's interesting. My question is really, I'd like to see if anybody else would chime in. Why now?
Yeah, I think Shannon Sharp asked him a similar question, like, "Why are you coming out now? Or why are you saying these things now?"
What was it? Well, he said something. What is he? Do you remember what he said?
He said it's in response to them saying things. So when they get on your show doing these interviews and lying, it's like he felt compelled to step forward and set the record straight.
Right. Mike Epps came. He did a clip and said, I feel. He said, "Listen." He said, "Katt, why couldn't you say something about me?" I mean, it could be good, bad. It could be a lot. I don't care. Everybody needs. He said, it's publicity. He said, man, you said something about me. It could be a lie, it could be true, but I don't care. You didn't even mention my name.
Yeah, he's right. That will be some publicity, that's for sure.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is that bad publicity is just as good as good publicity, because everybody's gonna come want to see.
Hmm. Yeah,
Everybody's just curious. Like for instance,
and I know
Charles.
Shannon Sharp loved it. That boosted his. I'm sure that boosted his ratings out the
Oh
roof.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, like like Charleston White. People want to see what he had to say.
Yeah, he's another one that has a good. Although I think he uses too much profanity, he has a
Yeah,
good capturing way of telling a story that you like want to listen to him. It's very engaging.
they say he went to he went to jail 13, 14 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what happened with Charleston White is that I heard he said this. He's like they went to rob this person at the mall one Saturday, and they beat somebody. Then one person died.
Oh, wow.
Then two other boys. I mean, facts may be a little off, but they died. So he went to juvenile, and all juvenile. I don't know how many years. He probably spent at least 20 years in. Like I think he spent at least 8, 9. Is that he grew up there, but he came out and then he started. He's well read as well. He just you wouldn't know it. I he said I had a bow tie. I had a bow tie. I was well shaven, all that stuff, and I presented. He said, but my people don't hear this. They don't hear when I come correct. So I gotta come like a ninja.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they hear what I say now. Because I come like yeah, I come like a ninja, and then he spews facts as well. He comes out with numbers. He said, "Bam, this man, this, and I did this," and he said, "But I protect my people." He said, I'm after my people first. I protect my people." But he's
Mhm.
interested as well. But he made a very valid point about how the pollution of the community is pretty much coming from inside. He said the music, the way girls are dressing, the parenting, or the lack thereof.
Okay.
And the music talk about killing people, and then so you go kill people, so you buy more albums.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not saying kill people outside the tracks. It's saying kill people within your own tracks.
Hmm. Wow. That's
The music. Go ahead.
yeah. That'll break the community down too. Which is what he's saying. Killing people in your own track. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, you said enemy is the prince of the airwaves, prince of the air. But you gradually debilitated a community or a population through the words, and the words on the melodious tone is a spell.
It's a
I heard
spell.
someone say that. Yeah, all the songs is a spell.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, be, because it also if the repetition of the song goes on and on, it's almost entrancing.
Oh, it's like programming. Yeah. Okay.
It's programming. I mean, and is it and is you start saying the song, saying the song, saying the song, saying the song. So therefore, you giving life to the song, and you start believing the song. And the song is a spell. It put a spell on you.
No, is that
That,
he's saying that's what songs do?
yeah, I've heard one person said they said a song is a spell. All songs are not. He said a song is a spell. Some songs are spells.
Okay.
You
Wow.
just, you just if if you can honestly say some songs, I think we all can honestly say some songs have a seducing value to them,
Yeah, absolutely.
right? Which seduction's somewhat of a spell,
Mm.
pulls you in. Oh, it gets you caught up. Like,
You
that's
start
my
thinking old
song.
memories.
Old memories, but it take you there. It may take you to an old memory or take you of a possibility of what could be. And that may be delusion, but you may be caught up in that delusion or that spell. And you may be caught up in that.
Yeah, you had a point because it definitely seems like the music certainly hasn't. And well, that's been true, and that's all different types of music, but definitely seems like it's influenced. It's influenced our culture.
Right. I mean, and you could just say that it's the cadence, of the tone. It's like the words on top, floating on top of the music. The same thing can go to a way of speech. Has is mesmerized or seducing, like a rap or just a, a, a well-spoken orator
Right.
or a good preach. Ah, and you know you got me, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Ah, and you gotta understand. You had a little faith, huh? I mean, so uh, I know my mother used to love it. Well, I love to hear a little bit of that to it. That mm.
And then afterwards, somebody asks you, "What did you learn?" Um, um, but it was sure good, dog. It was good. I
It's
gotta look at
good.
my notes, but it was good.
I had a friend told me that he said, you went to church. Well, he said this was the joke. The guy said, he said the preacher was talking about, I'm gonna get everybody happy. I'm gonna preach on greens, collard greens and pinto beans.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Mm, the word of God is like a good pot of collard greens. It's good, nutritious, full of vitamins, and it's good to the last drop. And you just have to sup it up with some cornbread. Like the word of God is like the bread from heaven. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's so good to me. It got the collard greens and the pinto beans. A little drop in the spirit. Make you all right. All right. Yeah. And and then what happened? And there's can I get an amen, yo? Yes, sir. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. Yes, sir. And then at the end of the church, they went to they asked the young man, said, man, what do you think about the service? He said, He said he said, he's so good. He said it was really good, uplifting, inspiring service. He said, what did he preach about? He said, he talked about I don't know exactly, but 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 I'm hungry. He said, can you get something to eat? By show I'm hungry. God taste for some soul food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spoke of KNWs. He spoke of that soul food restaurant. I mean, he sung to his spirit. It's like a because you could, yeah. He all he remember he preached the food. He's what he think. I think the preacher said, "Listen, I can get everybody happy. And I'm all I'm do is I'm gonna preach about food."
Wow. Wow. Hey, to each his own.
If you get if you have a good cadence, you see the a lot of the best preachers. I'm talking about the ones that preach. They can actually sing.
Okay.
You wouldn't say that Pastor Lockett was a great preacher, but he's a great teacher. Yeah, he's a great teacher. But D. Patterson, they're teacher preachers, but they can go. They can hermeneutics. They can go up and go down, and they they can ride the wave of a song or ride the wave of a chord. Give me a C, a little bit higher, but God said, mm, and then they get caught up on that because there's science in it. You're moving. It's persuasion in the tone. Now
Okay.
it's beneficial to have meat on that tone, but some ministers don't have meat when they speak. They just have a lot of rhythm.
And by meat, you mean substance to the message?
Right, right. Yeah, they just got a whole bunch of fat back. They got fat back but no meat.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
substance.
I think, like Philip was saying, how does relate to Katt Williams? Well, saying his speaking ability is similar to that programming like a music per se.
Mhm.
How because everybody's all in pretty much. I've had yet to hear. Well, I have in comments, but see, like the most majority of people are they believe him and they're quote unquote on his side, and I think that has a lot to do with how he presented the message. He's very convincing. Put it that way. The way he speaks is very convincing.
Mm. Oh, I didn't see this. Yeah, that's true. I didn't see Tito's on the side. Tito said, "How do? What do you think? How did we break that spell?"
Now he was referring to, yeah, when we were talking earlier about music
Yeah,
is a type of spell. Okay.
yeah. How did we break spell? That
Hmm.
spell. Oh, let me get him to clarify. Tito, what do you mean? Let me go down to Philip. Phil said, "I thought spells were satanic."
Uh, I'd say most words I've heard of are.
Right.
I guess
That's
it's a
the
matter of
point.
really just saying what exactly is a spell. What's the definition of a spell? Because obviously it has something to do with, because we spell words. So when somebody say you're casting a spell, what does that exactly mean?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, Google, what's the definition of a spell?
Google is spelled
Really?
Google.
Oh, you said spell. Ha ha ha.
Google, what is the
Try it like
definition
say like
of
maybe a magical spell or something like that. Maybe specify it.
okay? Okay, Google, what's the definition of a magical spell?
Magical is spelled Magi.
It keeps spelling words for you. Ha ha.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Google, can you tell me the definition of a magical spell?
Sure. Definition of a magical is spelled DEFINITI.
What the world?
I.
Let me just look. Let me just put spell in the
Um,
I can't believe it. Just write or name the letters. Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah. What do we mean by spell? A word, phrase, or form of words supposed to have magic power,
mm,
charm, incantation. The wizard casts a spell, a state of or period of enchantment. Yeah,
Right. Wow. Okay. That's a very simplistic definition. A
yeah,
spell. Okay.
yeah. Oh, let me see. Tito said, uh, he said we're talking. He said, I- what did he say? He said he was talking about music. How do we break that spell of music? he said, he, he also he said, I think you uh, bought your phone from Timu because it wasn't getting my spelling right. So what do you think? When we talk about spells, music. How do you break the spell of music?
Hmm. That's an interesting topic. That I don't really study much of. How do you break a spell of music? Spell of music. That's interesting. How do
Well,
you break a spell of music?
well, well, the scripture says that I think it's Corinthians, you cast down every imagination, every high thing that is of its knowledge of God. And so therefore the structure in even in that scripture is you bring into captivity every thought unto the obedience of Christ. So how you break the spell is you cast out every imagination, every high thing, and you have to discipline yourself to move away from what's causing what's stirring something up, what appears to be shifting your emotional state or your mood, and that comes with pretty much doing analysis of how you're moving. If you're moving opposite to how you generally move, and you have a good circle around you that say, "Listen, man, you need to, you've been shifting all of a sudden, and you've been talking right, or you've been looking a little different." Then I would hope if you have your circle friend that they point out an observation about your change, that you evaluate why you're changing. So if you can evaluate why you're changing, then you can assess what you be doing, or you can assess what been allowing to come within your gates, which is your eye gates and your ear gates. You start by doing a thought journal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say that's how you can break you bring it to captivity. It's a discipline. Stuff can catch you unaware and you can be caught up, but you need people who are aware of you and can check you. You can take to being checked. You can be accountable to. They check you with the book. What you say, Renee?
So check it with the book. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, who can better break any spells than God? You
Right.
know. So I definitely see. And then try not to indulge in certain things. You know. Try
But how
not
do you know
to.
you're indulgent? That's what
Huh?
I'm saying, friends. How do you know that you're caught up in the spell?
Hmm. That's an interesting point. Maybe you don't know. Maybe that's why it's able to thrive because you don't know.
Right. And that's why I'm saying it's good. I think it's good to have a circle of friends that can get
Right.
into stuff. Man, something different. What you mean? I've been doing the same thing. No, no, no. For the last couple of days, something been happening. I think you need to
Something different about
evaluate.
you.
Yeah, something different about you. Really, because sometimes you won't know.
Mm,
You
right.
won't know. Like you said, you can be caught up in, and that's why isolation is not a good place to be. And that's why the enemy tries to isolate you. That's why you see the nature shows. The nature show, and when the
Hmm.
wildebeest they be crossing the water, the
Right.
lion he never try to get the first one. He get that joker that's lagging behind by himself.
Right.
And that's how you can take it out by yourself. Just think about it. If you're really feeling bad and you cut the music on, all this feeling, and you by yourself, and all this playing is depressing music about how somebody got lost, or suppose you're dealing with a marital issue, and all you can see, and all you playing is on Shirley Murdoch as you lay, as we lay. And all you think about is your husband left you. the,
Yeah.
the music sounds so good. I used to like that song because I didn't know what they're talking about. But I wasn't married. I'm not a woman.
What song is that?
Shirley Murdoch. As you lay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what to talk about. She was cheating. She was cheating on her husband.
Was she really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell about tomorrow as we lay.
Wow.
Yeah. As we lay. It's talk about now. Just like Whitney Houston's song talk about said no. Don't forget what she said. What's the song? Whitney Houston's famous song.
There are many. The one
No,
from the movie Bodyguard.
Yeah. How you go? What's it?
The one from the Bodyguard.
Saving all my love for you. I'm saving all my love for you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's you cheating. It's cheating.
Wow.
But is it make if the music is so melodious, you think it's so beautiful.
Yeah. And all in all, just to find out the dark. Yeah, that's true.
And not only we think it's so beautiful, you take the song to memory.
We think it's what?
You take the song to memory.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it get lodged in your subconscious.
Mhm.
And at the time it's lodged in your subconscious. You're not dealing with anything. But when you
Right.
start dealing with something, you say, I want to listen to good music. So quote, good music. The
Right.
chords are good, the strings are good, but the words are not. And you play it, and you start crying and crying, and you know all the words by heart because the word is embedded. The words of somebody leaving you is embedded in your heart because you're in love with the music.
Mhm.
It's so subtle
Yeah.
that everybody expect Black Sabbath and hard heavy rock, la, 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 but you don't expect the nice sweet stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
that sounds so good. Yeah, I took your husband. I took him. You ain't never get him back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's unfortunate. That's where some people are.
Yes, yeah. So it's and like you said with Katt Williams, it was he's so eloquent in his speech. And so that's why I asked the question at the very beginning. I said, is it truth? Is it with integrity? Or is it just all lies?
Wow.
Yeah, so because every lie has a little bit of truth in it.
Mhm.
To be a good one, that is.
Right.
They are very believable. I heard Spears, Ari Spears earlier. Ari Spears was talking about Katt. He said everybody's the GOAT. He said everybody has their own fans. I got my own fans. Katt has his own fans. Nobody's. He says only one GOAT, and his things. He said his only one GOAT. His GOAT was Richard Pryor. And see, that's all subjective.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't saying anything. He was just saying that Katt has his opinion. He wasn't really knocking Katt because I don't think Katt really said anything about Aries.
Not that
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. So, but like I said, I heard Kevin Hart talk. Kevin Hart was like, "Listen," he said, "Katt seemed like he upset." He said he had his chance,
Ah,
and see, by him making that statement, that kind of gives some validity to what Katt's saying because
yeah, somewhat. Yeah, some degree. Yeah.
yeah, because he's not looking for any big break.
Mhm.
They even when Martin Lawrence offered him, he said, "Man, I get back, I'm gonna put you on my next show, my next movie." And he called him up for Big Mama House 2.
Mhm.
And when they told him he had to put a dress on, he said, "Nah, man, I ain't doing." He talked bad about Martin. He said, "Man, come on now." He said, "I ain't doing that." And he said, you already put the dress on, man. Why you doing that? You ain't got to do that. You already got past that hump. Maybe it could have been something dog catcher, something else." He said he didn't want to make it up. Yeah, something.
Mhm. Wow.
Yeah. Hold on, right back.
What?
If I ever can. Tied up. Tied up.
Tito and Philip.
Oof.
Tito in the house. Hurry up.
He said, "What going on, Terminator Renee?"
I'm back. I said I'll be back, and I am back.
I'm back. I'm back. Uh,
Mhm.
you go. Who going for a jog? Oh, me? No, I ain't go. Ha 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 ha. Funny, 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 funny.
That's a quick jog if you didn't go for a jog.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, that's very quick. Great, good job. So, any more comments about? Okay, okay. It's on Phil Tito. So, any comments about Katt? What's your take on any person that he's talked to and why did he go after them and even their response?
Philip said Cat is whack. I guess he's not a fan.
oh. Anyway, Katt is wet. Okay,
Hmm.
no need. He how he lose his chance? He said, you schizophrenic. Wait. Philip said he lost his chance. No need to complain. I am a fan. Which one is it? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And then he said he just read off at the mouth. But But question, why do y'all? Why is he?
I mean, he definitely talked like he had some sort to get off his chest. Perhaps it was a
Right.
build-up, you know.
Tito said I have no comment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's been saying these type now stuff he said about the other people, maybe not, but his conspiracy theories per se, he's been talking about those for years.
Oh yeah, about the Illuminati.
Yeah, and the things you have to do in Hollywood, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. He he definitely seems like he's got some anger issues, or maybe he used to have anger issues. I don't know. You know.
He's it ain't seem like he's angry. He just seems like he just need to release it, to just get it out there. He's always been talking about the Illuminati and about at certain parties they people want to go to, and that he said that P Diddy he likes to party, and you gotta tell him no.
What you gotta tell what?
He said P Diddy likes to party, and you just gotta tell him no.
Let's just tell him no, huh? That's the best thing to do. Get away from
It's good. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him no. Philip says, work hard and the reward will come to you. And
Okay.
stop turning down jobs. You need to pay bills. Is that me or you? That's you. I hear back. It may be me.
What do you hear? Is it my fan?
Yeah, your fan probably is moving the sound. No, it's me talking. Let me see. Maybe
I just turned the fan off. Is it gone?
maybe my backdrop is too high.
I mean, you sound fine. You sound fine on this end.
Okay. Well, maybe that's it. I don't know. So Phil says, work hard, the reward will come, and stop turning down jobs. You need to pay bills. The Illuminati talk is crazy. Just do the work. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, but he's not begging for money.
Mm-hmm. He gets a lot of work. He just gets mostly stand-up comedy work.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but he does stand up. He does shows, and he gets money from his Netflix specials.
Mm-hmm. And I have not seen any Katt Williams. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they were on there, but I'm gonna go check.
So Tito, you hear? Sounds like loop back. Well, no, it may be. Let me see if I cut the music off. See if it happens.
What music? There's music.
Yeah, this is music in the background. Yeah, let me see it. Hello. Oh, it went away. Okay, it may have been music bouncing off the music. He does a lot. And then he probably gets residuals from the movies as well. The movies as well.
Right, depending on the type of contract you sign. But
right.
Yeah.
You got like 60 movies that he's done something in some part.
Yeah, because he was in that movie with Norbit, remember?
Yeah, who was it in the movie?
With the movie with
I remember Eddie Murphy, Norbit.
Eddie Murphy, yeah. Remember he was like a pimp or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's been Been in a few movies, and then he was in that other movie with oh, that latest movie. I forgot their names. That's I think one of the guys from like not unfor what's the movies where the guys go and get drunk and lose their memories and then try to
Hangover.
figure out huh?
Hangover.
Yeah, Hangover. One of
Yeah.
those guys I think was in the movie he was
Okay.
in. Yeah. So he's been in a couple of movies, but it seems like now his main thing is stand up comedy.
I don't think he ever stopped stand up.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
He never stopped stand up. That's definitely it's steady. It's consistent.
Yeah, they all had their
First,
strong
first,
points.
first Sunday. He's in first Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was in First Sunday. Yeah. I guess everyone has their strong points, right?
Right.
Some people, like Dave Chappelle, his is stand up and TV shows, but he hasn't been in too many movies. Shh, shh. He
Right.
hasn't been in too many movies. Um, Whereas Kevin Hart, um, he hasn't been in too many TV shows other than that House of Husbands, whatever show. But his thing most seems to be movies and the stand up special, but mostly movies.
He created the husband show.
Oh, really? Was that his? I didn't know
That
that.
was his. That was good. That was funny. That thing was funny.
Yeah, it was good actually. I didn't know he created that. Okay. So he was the executive producer.
Yeah, yeah. That was funny. That was funny. I mean, Phil says that Kara is more flexible than Cat. Um, well, maybe so. Uh, but Cat doesn't push himself to be a movie star.
Right.
He's just I'm a comedian. That's it.
Yeah, that's definitely his strong point.
Right.
That's a strong point. You know.
And you know what? You know what? He may be doing these interviews to shed light onto his story in hopes that somebody pick it up
But as a movie,
as a movie. I mean, it's a good storyline, boy.
yeah, yeah, that it is.
I mean, that's a good storyline. I mean, because if I'm listening, if I'm yeah, I can make a miniseries out of Bad Fellow or do it on Netflix. They want to pick it up. You know, they already did like over a dozen of um his videos. They paid for him like specials. So if Phil says you only want to do stand up and not movies, commercials, etc., and then that's what you will get. What do you mean? What you get? What would you get? That is what would you get?
I think he's saying if that's all he wants to do, then that's all he'll get.
Okay.
You know, Philip is obviously not a big fan of Katt Williams. I think that's very obvious.
He said he was earlier, but maybe
I don't know. He's not very you know.
well he may be on that Brown tonight.
Oh,
Um,
he said I am a fan. Okay, he said I am a fan.
yeah, he may be on that Brown tonight.
Oh, okay. That changes everything.
Yeah, the Brown gets you go left to right. You know.
Uh, yeah. But in the end, and in the end, we all entitled to our opinion. He has certainly
Right.
expressed his. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I
If I
mean,
were
we
the
all talk.
comedian, if I were any of the comedians he mentioned, honestly, I would just ignore it and just keep moving.
Yeah, I think I think the one of the funniest ones where he says you comedian just straight copied, and then I saw online where they had um the same joke that was on Designing Women with Meshach Taylor. Meshach Taylor did it about her nephew. His nephew name is Bamisha, and he hollered at the end and said, Bamisha. He said, man, that's not my name. He said, I'm not saying Bamisha is by my initials. They played the exact same joke side by side with
Oh
um
wow.
yeah, side by side. So it was stolen. It's stolen. And yeah, so but but he's on television now, so he's gotten there. He's got where he need to go. As Mark Curry got upset because that Steve stole his joke too about Halloween. About Halloween. He said that's my joke. He said I know it's my joke because it actually happened to me. It happened to me, and Steve, we went on tour together. Steve saw me do the whole show. And he took it. He took it from me. He's like, man. I had a conversation with him. He said, why would he need to take my joke? Because I think he did on Good Morning America when he was pushing the Think Like a Man book. He said,
Mm.
why would you steal my joke? You already there. You're a multimillionaire. You're in a
Right.
limelight. Why would you take it? I mean,
Well, now
why?
here's another possibility, because I
Uh-huh.
heard this somebody says about Robin Williams, that sometimes the person may not intend to do it, but they've heard the joke, or they may have even just kind of glossed over it, and it gets into their head, and it just comes. They're not necessarily intending to steal.
But it kind of seems
It's
like
just
it's
that
there.
they have trouble filtering out what
I could
was
be,
them or what was not.
I could be that because if they've created jokes previously, yeah, they probably thought they created that joke. Yeah, I mean, just filtering. And what do you mean by Rob? I love Robin Williams. Um, but Phil said it does not matter if it's the same joke as long as it gets laughs.
Mm.
Not if you're a comedian, and you somebody stole your joke because it's doggy dog world. And then he said he is a hack like Robin Williams, but Robin was crazy. No, Robin's a whirlwind. I just love hear Robin going on a rant because he's hilarious.
Robert Williams.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he is hilarious. I want to
Yeah.
see crazy. Yeah,
Yeah. And in his defense, he had to wear a dress too. So see?
I saw that movie. That was a terrible movie, Miss Doubtfire.
Did that win an Academy Award? I think it did.
Um, Probably for the costume, probably for the costume, but it was terrible because it was a sad ending. I mean, I thought it was gonna be about divorce, but it was a sad ending.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a sad
Miss
ending. I
Doubtfire?
thought huh?
You mean the Miss Doubtfire movie, right?
Yeah, Miss Doubt. I thought it'd be redemptive, but it wasn't. Uh, but Tito said baby kids. What, Tito? Why you said baby kids?
That's Robin Harris.
Yeah,
To me, he was one of the best comedians
yeah,
ever.
he is funny.
He just
Yeah,
got cut short. It's too. I think had he lived, he would have been the next king of the hill.
yeah. Men in dress in comedy is old as Shakespeare, but
What's that?
all, all the men in dress for Europeans.
It has been
Yeah.
happening a long time.
Is it? Is it? Phil, have you put on a dress? She ain't gonna say nothing now.
I'm sure he'd do it for $1 million. Well, I don't.
Shoot, probably about 1,000. I don't think you got to go to million. I don't think you got to go to million. Yeah. So yeah, I think we hear more stuff pertaining to. I'm gonna listen to the first, listen to the Willie D. I'm pretty sure it may be the same majority of the same stuff.
No, church robe is not a dress.
Yeah, it's not just
Remember what the monks wear? Those are not called. Those are not dresses. Actually, they're called habits.
okay.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily wearing a dress. You know, the Bible says don't wear things that pertain. I mean, this is my interpretation of it. Don't wear things that pertain to the opposite
Women.
sex. That's what it says. So,
Right.
you know, like, look at the both Roman soldiers or certain African cultures, or, you know, they didn't wear pants. They wore things, but they weren't, but you know what I mean? That was just the fashion at the time.
That's true.
But if you're wearing a dress like that's made for a woman, yeah, then that I think the Bible does speaks clearly against that. Mhm.
It feels like it's like a kilt. A kilt is a
Right.
man's.
Look at kilts. Look at the Scottish. Yeah. You know, the idea is covering your body up. I think that was the like church robes and
Hmm.
habits, things like that. I think the idea behind that is modesty and covering your body up.
Yeah, I would think. I would think so as well. All right. I think this is good. Wrap it up now. Uh, yeah. So my closing statement with Cat is that Cat got your tongue. Or Cat got a lot of people's tongues. They got some tongues are wagging, some tongues are shut down, and some just talking, trying to get ground. But whatever it is, he's getting a response. He's
Mhm.
getting a response, and I think that was the goal. The goal to get a response in either way, and for what purpose? I'm pretty sure that we'll find out in the weeks to come. The real purpose is almost strategic. It seems strategic.
So you think there's something behind it?
Yeah, because I think he's always had the information. But my question really is why put it out now? Start the new year out with a bang?
Yeah, it's possible too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Phil said maybe he should have wore he should have wore a kilt. Yeah, a good,
Well,
good.
in the end, just don't go against your own conviction. You know.
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't necessarily. I know that um, um, Kevin Hart did it. I know there's a movie where Wesley Snipes dressed like you
Yeah,
know. Um, the bottom line is, if, in terms of Cat, if that's against his convictions, then yeah, don't do it.
right.
You know.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right. Okay. Last words, Renee.
You know, it's a funny world out there. You know. I say just keep your eyes on Jesus. Keep living. Keep fulfilling your purpose. Keep doing what God's called you to do. And all this stuff is entertaining, but let's keep in mind that in the grand scheme of things, it may not actually even be all that all that
Right.
valuable. It's good entertainment. It definitely occupies your mind. I mean that interview was like it was over 2 hours.
It sure was. And he was keeping it.
That's
And he
two
was
hours of
bam.
entertainment. Yeah.
And he's going back and forth, but there's no lull in time. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was drinking.
Yeah.
It was certainly entertaining. That much I will say.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes on Jesus, the only begotten Son of God.
Oh, shit, my shit.
Now, okay, that's close enough. Good grief. But anyway, he butchered that, but that's okay. Hey,
But
to a Jewish, to somebody who actually speaks Hebrew, I'm sure the way I say it, they're probably like, no, you're not saying that, right?
all right. Okay, Tournament gentlemen, thank you for coming out and sharing or for taking on the content. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Click subscribe, commenting, sharing, and engaging. Because when you do that, it helps the algorithm. It helps me. It helps me make it better tomorrow, today. Currently, we got 1,000 subs, but we're still in the hunt for the 4,000 watch hours. So I do need the engagement and the viewing of the content as I put it out. Look at it a couple of times. I mean, share it with a couple of people. It will definitely be appreciated. If you need either further assistance, further help, now I am an emotional healing coach. And so therefore, if you need anything, just check down below. Check down below at heroseeks.org. Call my office and we'll see what we can do so we can help you get beyond your first move and create a better mindset today. With that being said, this is if you don't remember anything else from this show, remember this: every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Why? Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings, and we are out.